I'm tall.
I am 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 tall.
All right, so I feel like obviously the question would be, what's everyone's height?
Yeah, I can start. I'm on that. I'm 6'5".
I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'2", Jesus.
I'm 6'3".
I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'2".
Oh,
Period.
What?
I love it.
Okay, I feel like we should all be friends.
Wait, can I just say when I was coming in, like I was so scared I couldn't see anything, and I'm always looking for like things to avoid when I'm walking. My
Literally
biggest
same.
fear was just I don't want to hit anything.
Yeah.
Right, it's so embarrassing.
I'm very unaware of like my feet. Can
I'm
we
so
do shoe
clumsy.
size as well?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good one.
Men's 12.
I'm a woman's 11 and then men's 9.5.
Yeah, I'm the same as her. I'm a women's 11 and a men. Well, I guess it depends on the shoe.
Yeah, it does.
I'm women's 11, men's 9.5, same.
Women's 12. I don't know men's size.
Women's 11, men's 9.
I'm a women's 10.
But
Did
it's my
anyone
size.
here do like theater in high school?
Oh, I didn't do that in high school.
Were
Nah,
you
I was in
always
band.
cast as
Yes.
like
Oh.
like the mom or like
Yes, the mom, the funny character.
The funny
but,
character.
Like, never the love interest.
never the love interest.
Oh my gosh.
Because
I
the actors
feel
are
you.
like 5'6".
Yo, literally.
See, and that's my fear. Like, I want to do acting, but I'm like, I'll never, ever have that experience.
Sometimes shorter girls have a higher voice, so I was like, if someone has a really high voice, I feel like that's gonna give it away.
But
Because
also, like,
seriously.
seeing diversity in
Yeah.
heights from relationships is nice. Like, the person I'm seeing is shorter than me, and people are always giving me crap for it.
Me too.
What's the height difference?
He's 5'9",
My
and I'm
boyfriend
6'1".
is 5'11", and I'm 6'2", so 3 inches.
Do you guys like have any like cutoffs like you would only date this short?
Nah.
I did for a bit, but I was like, you know what? I'm raising my standards literally. Like, you gotta be this tall to ride this ride. Like, so,
Yeah,
like,
just having that like being like, oh, they have to be this high, you're missing out probably on just a lot of people.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Do you feel like you can't wear like shoes? I want to talk about heels.
Oh, I
See,
love
don't-
heels.
See, I don't like wearing heels anyway. So it's like if I wear them, it's mainly for modeling or for like different, you know, I be
same.
doing what I do. But it's like I don't want to stand out even more.
I mean, I'm a flat score. I love my sandals. I love my sneakers.
I'm wearing sandals right now.
Yep. You know what I mean? Like, just have my toes done. Like, you can still like pull some fits with some sandals and like cute flats.
Yeah.
Shit.
I
You know
just
what I
feel
mean?
like I'm already 6'2". I might as well be 6'5" or
Literally.
6'6". Like
Yeah.
that's the first thing they notice. So
Oh,
for
that's
me, I like
Yeah.
platforms. I like heels.
What is a quote that people always say to you, but nobody can have the same answer? So
Oh.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay, you go first.
I'll go
What does that
first.
mean?
Like, wow, you're tall. Like they say, it like
Oh.
right.
Oh yeah.
Took the one.
No way.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I had to. I was first.
No, those generic ones like, oh, what's the weather up like there? That's
Yeah.
like literally when you're like elementary school type.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Do you play basketball? For me, it's
you
always
play
what
basketball?
sport do you play? Yeah.
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 Lauren, she didn't really talk very much. It was in an earlier round where you don't really have much to go off of but vibes.
Or like it's a waste if I'm not playing that sport.
Yes.
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 I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm literally a klutz. I don't think you want me.
No, literally. Like the basketball coach in my high school was like, just stand there and just put your arm out. I'm like, that's not how that works.
Literally.
Is anybody an athlete?
Oh, I'm a basketball player. So, but
I used to play volleyball in school, and
high
I
school?
did swim. Yeah, but nowadays I fly trapeze.
oh my goodness.
You do what?
I fly trapeze.
Oh, whoa, that's sick.
That's really cool. That's scary.
That
I'm
would be
afraid of
tough to be
heights,
tall
so I
because
know
like you have a lot of body to.
It's actually better to be tall.
Find the shorty. Getting voted out first was shocking because being tall is the first thing that people see in my daily life. And so for people to believe that I wasn't tall was a first for me.
I have a question. Like, what's everyone's ethnic background, and are your parents tall?
I'm white, and yeah, both of my parents are tall. My mom is 6 foot, and my dad is 6'3", and my brother's 6'6". So a little tall family.
I'm Mexican. My mom's 5'7", my dad's 6'4", and my 15-year-old brother's 6'3".
Wow, okay. My mom is 5, she likes to say she's 5'9", but she's not. She's like 5'8" and 3/4. And my dad is like 6 foot. But I get my height from my mom's side of the family. So I have cousins and they're like 6'6" and 6'9". And I had like a great grandmother that's like 7'1".
Goddamn.
Oh my goodness.
But it's like all on my mom's side.
Yeah.
So that's where I get my height from.
She was going into a lot of detail about her family. Something like the mole would do is just be very, very detailed than necessary. And I think that's what most liars do.
Oh, and I'm black, I'm sorry.
My mom's Korean, my dad's white, and people people always are like, oh, it must be like your white side where you get your height from or something. But actually my Korean side's really tall. My uncle's over 6 foot. I've got cousins that are over 6 foot. My doctor thought I would, you know, cap out at 5'11", but I just kept going. I admittedly fibbed during the group round about like saying that a lot of my family is tall because I thought that it might be suspicious.
I'm Black and my mom is 5'7" on a good day. And my dad like wants to believe that he's 6'3".
Don't they all?
Is, right. I think he's 6'2", because I can see over the top of his head when I'm wearing shoes. And again, I'm 6'1", and I'm an only child.
It's crazy because she has a similar experience that I do where her parents are shorter than her and she's an only child. I'm like, are you trying to take my thing? Because
my whole family is tall on both sides. My mom is 5'10", my dad is 6'4". I have an older brother and he's 6'3". My grandma is actually the shortest person in my family and she's 5'7". So,
wow.
Can I ask where y'all buy pants?
Old Navy. Old
Really?
Navy. I'm an
Yes.
Old Navy stan till
Old
the day
Navy
I
too.
die.
Me too.
If
Love
I go
'em.
to Old Navy, it's only because I need pants quick, but I know that I'm still gonna be like 2 inches short, so I'm gonna be high watering it intentionally.
Classic.
We're cuffing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thrift a lot.
Yeah, me too.
And so it's always like a 1-by-1 case, you know, scenario.
You gotta like look at the bottom of the pant rack
No,
when you're
exactly. What's
thrifting.
hanging down. And sometimes just skip straight to the men's section and
Yeah.
see what happens.
And the docks to like hide the ankles.
Stop.
You have
Yeah.
pants that are a little too tall.
Literally.
You guys don't have like a feeling about just being tall? Because for me, you know, when you're taller at a younger age, you're deemed more mature.
Yes.
So I just feel like alongside with like just people staring, it just sucks. Like, you know,
It's
as women,
fetishized.
you know how it is.
Right.
So
Yeah, I get, there's like, I won't say it happens a lot. There was like this one guy in particular, or maybe two, but he would come up to me and be like, oh, well, you know, we're the same size laying down. Like,
Oh.
dude,
Get
it's
'em.
just horrible.
No, the worst pickup line is like, can I climb that tree?
Oh,
yeah. I hate that.
Dude.
What I've been getting lately
Never
is,
works.
oh, let's make a D1 baby.
Oh, that one, yeah.
And I
Yeah,
had
'cause they're
this
trying to
like
blend in.
really bad memory at a summer camp where I was sitting and, you know, everyone else was dancing and no one asked me because I was so tall. And some guy came up to me and was asking me to dance and I stood up and I was taller than him.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, my bad, I didn't realize you were a man. And I was like,
What?
you know, at that age that hurt, but
Girl,
looking
what's
back,
his name? I will find him.
dodged a bullet. But it really just
after
like
him?
clears the loop.
Yeah. Well, and they come up and they're like, oh my gosh, you're so tall, and ask these questions. But like, I feel like you wouldn't ask that to a short person. We'd be like, wow, you're so short.
Like you would, well,
You know.
I mean, I think sometimes that does
I
happen.
mean, I would.
Damn.
Actually a tie.
Sorry.
Me, Hannah, and Janelle. You guys can have 60 seconds to ask them anything.
Okay, really quick, what's like a unique experience that like short people wouldn't have had?
I have a friend who's like 4'9", and I was FaceTiming her the other day, and she started freaking out because she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that's your like daily vision," because my head was like above the fridge, and
yeah.
it didn't occur to me. I was like, "Oh yeah, most people don't see the top of their fridge."
I mean, for me, I think it's just reaching stuff. Like my friends are a lot shorter than me, so I just feel like I can just reach a lot of stuff for them. I worked in retail like when I was in high school, so just being able to help customers like grab the tallest thing off like the highest shelf possible like was a plus for me.
When Janelle was talking about reaching at the top of a shelf, I was like, yeah, I do that all the time, but like I'm never reaching at the most high shelf of a grocery store. Like I can't even reach that. So either she's really, really tall or not tall at all.
I was really surprised they voted me out because I was bringing a lot of personal experiences.
If you guys think the mole is still in the box and want to keep playing, raise your hand.
Have you ever done anything to make yourself like not, how do I explain this? Okay, like when I was, not to shrink myself, but almost the opposite. Like when I first went to college, I dyed my hair pink because I specifically was like, I want to be known as the girl with pink hair, not the tall girl.
Yeah.
I actually also had pink hair at one point.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I think for me, it was like if people are gonna stare at me and they're gonna fixate on me no matter what I do, I'd rather they remember me for something that I do rather than
Intentionally than
what I
just my
look
genetics.
like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, for me, I haven't really entered my adult phase yet.
Right.
So I'm kind of still in that teen era. So I'm kind of the opposite. I kind of do a lot to like shrink myself. Like in photos, you will never catch me standing up straight unless it's a basketball photo. But like I'll always be slouching, or like when I'm like with friends, I'm always like really cognizant like how much taller I am than them. So like hopefully someday I'll be as confident as all of you beautiful
I know, you
women
guys are
and
amazing. I'm older than
wear
everybody
the
here,
heels and
I'm just
everything.
Like, dang. It's annoying to be like, especially with my name. I have a unique name. So if someone is like, oh, I was just talking to Kira the other day, like, oh, the tall one? What other Kiras do you know?
Right.
Like, so why do you have to
Add that.
Right.
Yeah, no, that always comes in. Like I've had people come after me like in the hall at school, like, hey you tall girl, hey you. I'm like, I have a name.
Like there was one round where Tatiana was a little quieter, and so I was like, oh, is she running out of things that she's to say?
I feel like you're all
short,
tall.
just like kind of.
Yeah, if you're short,
Say
can you
something
just say,
suspicious.
just say that you're short. Go ahead.
Oh my god. I had no idea people were suspicious of me at all. I was shocked when I got voted out. You could see it in my face.
You want to keep playing because you think that there's still a short girl among the four of you in that box. Raise your hand on 3. 1, 2, 3. If the box turns green, the four of you will split the cash prize because you have correctly voted the rule out.
We trust
I
you.
hope y'all are tall.
I know.
Box is
Yeah.
you are all tall.
Period.
Okay,
Talk
I
about
called it.
On the count of 3, you can remove your blindfolds. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh. You're so little.
I was a bit startled at first, especially when I turned and saw her standing next to me, and it was a very large height difference.
Nice to meet you all.
You can high five up here so she can't read it. I'm just kidding.
You guys are awesome. I'm 4'11".
Oh my
yes. But it's actually crazy because you guys are bringing up, like a lot of people bring up stuff about your height, and I've never really thought about that because I get that a lot with me, like almost on an everyday basis of being short.
I have a short friend. She's like 5 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not a regular friend. She's a short friend. And so it's like we literally have almost the same experience. It's just flipped.
Different,
So,
right?
yeah.
Exactly, reverse.
So it's like we send each other like tall and short memes.
you
get it. You
support
get it.
each other. And my sister, she's actually 6 foot. So I basically took her persona. She gave me like her whole life story. I mean, I already know it because I'm her sister.
I felt like I was looking up at a lot of the women around me. I was like, this is amazing. I rarely feel this way. It was super empowering to see and meet these other beautiful women that have experienced the same thing as me.
Could you tilt down? Yeah, lower, lower. There we go. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. And thank you so much to all of our tall queens. High five.
Oh my goodness.
This is like
a
a
stack.
Extra height.
Hello.
Bye, guys.
Hello. Hello.